And welcome back, everybody, to Shadow Demon the Pond. We are now back here picking up where we left off on clearing out this area after doing that big tunneling fiasco and really coming all up all positives my netherite, because holy crap, there is so netherite, ancient debris. Not netherite, ancient debris. There is so much ancient debris, and then also all the netherite I did get is going to come super handy for some of the projects down the line, and just for my current village as well. So those are, I did a lot, but at the same time got absolutely nowhere somehow. So I'm here to finish out clearing out this room, which will be so much easier now. And once I'm done clearing this out, I'm going to have to run some experiments, and I'll run them along with everyone here, because we're going to have to figure out how we're going to do this build. Because this is going to be an interesting one of multiple auto crafters and multiple different things all running at the same time for it to hopefully work in the way we intend it to, but we're going to have to see. So, redstone experimentation, let's go! Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get knocking down on this section right here, and then we will figure out where we're at after that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start digging. That's so awesome. I love that so much. So I've actually been looking up some farms, and I've actually found what seems to be a pretty decent one. I'll give about 8,000 things of bamboo. So, and all that, but I probably can just actually duplicate it over to make that like 16,000 things of bamboo every hour. And so it is actually using one of my original thought processes of Mumbo's, where it is a bamboo area like this with the a flying machine, basically cutting down all the bamboo. And if needed, oh wait, I might actually want to make it more towards this wall because I can't go this way. That way is my iron farm. So I might want to pull this over here, but that is it. Whatever, it's not a big deal. But yeah, so then this way I can actually expand it out further and have multiple, and then also hopefully I'll have room to do my kelp, the kelp farm in here as well. We'll see. It may not. It may just be a bamboo farm only area, but I'm hoping, I'm praying I have enough room for a kelp farm as well. I know they can get kind of large, so I might not. But either way, I'm going to be making this bamboo farm right through here. And as you can see, I've already started laying it out. And I got a little bit at the super fast building, but it's kind of like just playing with things as I went along. And this is how I actually ended up with this idea. I also looked some stuff up. I'm looking at Shulkercraft right now for their bamboo farm, and it's very well explained, very well done. I really like it. I need to learn how to do flying machines. I've not learned that at all, but I need to. Not need to, I want to. Doing some flying machines, it can be some of the really good things for redstone. I was also playing around with this because I had actually never made a super furnace or anything yet, so I had to figure out how to get the supplies into the right locations. So as you can see, I did figure it out. This is for what you're cooking. Wait, no, this is for what you're cooking, and this is for your fuel. I've learned that after too much trial and error. Spent like 30 minutes over there going, does it work like this? What if it's something I can only cook, can I have it be in the same hopper and just have it like pass through and deliver stuff slowly over time? Nope, that didn't work. All right, so can I have it to where it just like goes over the top of them and I can just do it hopper wise and just have the hoppers feed into each one and fill them up as I go? Nope, that didn't work either. Well, or at least I didn't get it to work. Let's rephrase that. So then I came along with this I'm pretty sure the basic design of how to deliver things into your furnaces, but I figured it out. It took me a minute. But yeah, so that's my little genius over there. So I'm actually gonna go around and start collecting some of the materials, and once I actually have a better feed on how this build works, I'm actually going to explain it a bit more to you, but for right now I don't have a good feel on that just yet, so I'm gonna have to figure that out first. Alright, so we're gonna go grab our supplies, and I'll show you that once we have all of my supplies ready for this. But let's go ahead and get on into supply gathering mode. And we are back with all the supplies that we now need to run this. As you can see, I've actually expanded this out a bit further, so I needed you to use a little bit more supplies. I don't know why these are not wanting to grow, but it is what it is. So yeah, I've went ahead and expanded this out a little bit further to increase the amount we can get from this. So my numbers are going to be a little bit more skewed because I do want a lot, and I mean a lot from this. So, and again, we're going to be auto-crafting these into planks. As you can see, I have this area already starting to get set up for that. And in order for that to be done, I'll actually need to have them... yeah, I'll need to have the minecarts come out to drop off the... Well, it might be a little bit bigger. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit. But yeah, I am going to need the minecarts to actually come out from under there to... Well, do I? So... yeah, I kind of do, and I kind of don't. I'm going to bring them out anyway, and move them all the way up, if possible. So, like, let's see. So, if we start going up here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can get them about 6 blocks and have them drop it off, like, up here. And then I'll be able to funnel that down into auto-crafters a little bit easier. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. And so that means I'm going to need to do this. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah. Okay, sorry. So, I meant, actually, before we, like, sidetracked my own thoughts right there. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to show you what we need for building this. I have a lot more rails than probably are necessary, but I went ahead and grabbed some extra just in case we needed them. And so here's all the materials we should need for this build, including the minecarts and hoppers. You only need 20 of these. I think I have a bit more, and you need at least 20 hoppers because you're going to have them all connected across up there to funnel them into whatever you're trying to do. So that's everything I... Yeah, okay, that's good. That's fine. Was measuring distance on something. Because you need actually a little bit of extra space to put in the auto crafters and like everything you need for that. So I was just double checking that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start getting all this built out. So first we're going to go ahead and build out all the rails. And we're going to come up here and actually build out the machines and everything. And I'll explain how those are built after the fact. But we're going to go ahead and get started on that right now. So we're going to hit that super fast build mode, or maybe possibly skip it because there's not much to see with this one other than me just building the underground. Yeah, there's just not much to see with this one. But we'll see how it turns out. So, possibly super fast build mode? Regardless, let's go. Okay, so I will go ahead and say I'm going to have the farms build information down in the down in my subject line. In the subject line? No. Down in the description. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have it down in the description so everyone can see this and make it for themselves if they want to, because this thing's awesome. This thing is kind of ridiculous. I almost have a double chest full off of one go. I'm actually making an increase to the farm to give the hoppers more time to offload their items. I could make hopper offloaders, but I really don't know how to do that. That is a future project for me. But for right now, what I'm going to do is just put 3 more hoppers on there so that they can distribute them as they go a lot easier. Are these ones gonna come up anytime soon? Did they get trapped? Wait. Do I have a broken minecart? I have a lot of broken minecarts. Why? Okay, so it looks like they are having some problems. I may need to lay down some extra tracks. Because it looks like they're slowing down a lot right there. Luckily, I do have like an entire stack extra. Hey, troubleshooting your farm that you didn't quite follow all the stuff with. Crap baskets. Wow, it got really quiet now. Alright, we're gonna put down 2 tracks across all this section. So give me one moment. Okay, so hopefully we will have fixed our minecart problem just now. Accidentally broke everything. So now we're just trying to fix everything back. Yes, it's this one. Okay, so there we go. So now that all should be fixed. I need more hoppers in order to unload the minecarts a little bit faster. And if I am correct on how this should work, once these raise up just one more, it'll activate that, which then activates the whole machine. And by the way, this just activated not long ago, so this grows exceedingly fast. Look at that, though. Look how clean that is. God, I love this already. Let's sneak our way out of here. There we go. And anytime I need to, I can always just activate it using that button right there. But now it comes right on back, and it looks like it missed a couple, but oh well. Those areas are supposed to be 3 wide, and I have them as 2 wide, so it happens. But if I want to send it again, I can just hit that button. Yay! There it goes. Alright, so this is one piece down of our entire mechanism. I'm gonna go ahead and make a small little item sorter right here. So that, well, okay, it's not a direct item sorter. So what I'm doing is I'm actually gonna make sure I have the bamboo logs that are being crafted. So I'm gonna make a automated crafter right here. And then out of that automated crafter, I'm gonna have the bamboo logs go into 2 directions. One will be my own personal, like, double chest full of bamboo logs. And another one will be back into another auto crafter, which will then spit out bamboo planks that will then funnel somewhere else. I haven't figured where that's going to be at just yet. For then to make my dried kelp farm. So I'm making a bamboo farm to make a dried kelp farm to then make a super furnace with dried kelp. Convoluted? Nah. It's a good time. But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to set up right now is those 2 farms. I'm hoping to have them in the same room, so maybe I can get the kelps running over here. And then I can have both the kelp being funneled down into like a room beneath us to where I can do the almost like a super furnace for kelp and the bamboo as fuel, to then funnel that over to be a super furnace or anything I'll need in the future. So it's gonna be like a 3-level, maybe a 3 to 4 level tier of big rooms on top of each other. Now, the rooms get significantly smaller the further down we go. This should be our biggest room. I don't see us needing more than what the, oh my god, this is full already. Oh no. Oh, I just filled this up too. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, there we go. Holy crap. All right. And if I ever need to, the great thing about this is I can just expand it. if I ever need to, I can just expand this out further. I can just make it longer, and it'll produce more bamboo. Maybe up to a limit. Yeah, maybe only up to a limit before I would have to possibly do a minecart unloader on each side. Or just make a better unloader. But this is great for, like, just being able to process as much as I need. I don't see myself really going through, unless I'm doing some ridiculously large project. I do not seem, oh my gosh, I was only, like, in there for a second. I was only full for a moment. Jeez. Yeah, I don't see myself needing as much fuel as I can actually get out of this all the time. So that it is going to be one of those where it's only going to be fuel as I need it. And it'll basically be producing almost an endless supply of fuel. Which I may turn around and make a building and spawn to both. Because there's also a slime spawner nearby here. So I can go spawn slimes. Then turn around and sell the slime stuff. And yeah, you know, there's a lot of good opportunity here. There's a lot of good opportunity. But I'm going to go ahead and get everything built out that I need built out right now. And see everybody back in just a few moments. Okay, we're back and done with this build. I was going to go ahead and do a super furnace, but this is actually plenty of a furnace enough for me, and I can easily extend this out with more fuel from the bamboo. And also, I permanently have kelp blocks generate. Well, not kelp blocks yet. I haven't made the auto crafter for the kelp blocks over there just yet, but I can always just extend this area out for the furnaces, which I think I might do. Because again, it is producing a lot of wood and stuff, and I will always have the kelp blocks basically being generated. And once I fill up those double chests up there, I'll have to go and probably turn off the farm for a while, my bamboo farm. Now, after the super fast build moment we just got back from, I continued to doing a bit of work. So you may be like, oh, well, what have you been doing? Well, first off, this entire section, as you can see, beautifully done by myself, and I'll post a link to the thing that I used. So basically, I'm gonna actually explain each thing that I've done, just in case, you know, you want to know. And also, I just like to hear myself talk. It's a great pastime. So, what this is doing is, this will read, there's two different, like, kind of systems running here. So the basic one is, okay, so without this comparator being here, this comparator and this comparator will read will activate that, and then also read what is in the item hopper. So I can put that in there, and it now reads, oh, hey, this has it in there. But if that ever empties out, it will then activate that, which activates this, which reactivates my sticky piston, pulling the fence out of the way. That's the first setup for this. So then the next setup is to have this section right here read back into this, so that if the minecart is empty but the hopper isn't, it will then activate this. So yeah, it will this will start the activation of this one right here, and make it so that it will ring out and goes, oh hey, this has been activated, which turns off this and activates this right here, which will then activate that, which will reset this section. Wait, actually, that may be if the hopper is full, but the minecart, the hopper still has items in it, and the minecart does too. Okay, yeah. So, if the hopper, man, I'm making no sense with this. It's much better in the video, I promise, but I'm trying to explain. So if this hopper has items and the minecart is full, then what ends up happening is this will populate other items in it. Well, not other items, but it will send a signal out as like, hey, I'm full, there's nothing else we can do. And with both of those ringing out, without this extra steps, these extra items in here, it'll just get stuck. So what this is doing is, if both of them are full, it sends a signal to this saying like, this is full, which then makes it so the comparator reads a higher signal level, activating this torch right here by sending a signal through the stone block, activating this, pulling that back, and resetting this one because the power just shut down. And so that pulls the piston back, lets the minecart go out, and we're golden. So that's what's kind of going on with that setup right there. Really well done. The kelp, I have probably, it does about every hour, it does about the entire 9 stack, maybe like every hour and a half or something like that. Not bad, not a crazy amount. This is definitely not like the best kelp farm you could possibly make, but it is working just fine for me. It is an AFK friendly farm, so that is great, because what I will probably end up doing also is shutting down some of these farms just to prevent any type of server lag. So anytime I do need the stuff, I'll have like full kelp, full wood, and everything in there and ready to go. But this is also, I'm going to turn this into a super furnace and extend out this further so I can do more, smelt a lot of items all at once if I need to. But this is a very basic contraption, so what it is, and again, I'll post this in the description as well, it's just your basic, what you do with, for paper, and everything. So I have it so that when one of them reads at 3, it activates the pistons, and then for the most part, they knock them into this middle section. Now, you can use hoppers, which I would probably suggest, but I wanted everything to be automatic. I had to have it automatic. So I changed a lot with it. So now it flows down in the water, feeds up into my bubbly stream right here, launches out here, which is also what all the other ones do over there as well. And then it links it up here, where it will flow out and over, all the way over to here to land into my hopper. And then that is what will push this all out. Now, if I ever wanted to just, I don't know, smelt a bunch of cobblestone, I just go boop, boop. And there we go. Or I can put it directly into the hopper itself. And then the minecart will come back and get filled up very, very quickly and distribute all this along whatever is not being done by the kelp at this time. So yeah, that is what is currently going on with this build. It is very successfully done, especially concerning I looked up the basic mechanic stuff on how to make things work, and I actually made a full self-sustaining farm where everything's running on its own and making me feel super fuel for stuff. Do I just have this one turned off? I do. Oops. Turn on. I was trying to make it so it would give me XP. I don't understand. I do not understand that at all. But all this has come together so well. But oh my gosh, I'm so done with redstone for a minute. Please save me. Please, somebody. Somebody save me now. I don't want to do redstone anymore. It's painful. I've learned I still need to make an addition to this farm, a secondary farm over here. Because I want to make one where I only have bamboo sticks and the base bamboo. So I'll have to replicate this at least one more time. But that is, again, easy enough once I have some more materials and more set up. Because, yeah, if you remember, bamboo makes scaffolding. So that's always a good thing to have. And I can actually just start selling, if I want to eventually make some buildings and spawn to sell bamboo, all the bamboo accessories. So the bamboo planks, the bamboo, yeah, all of it. I want to be able to sell all that at spawn and have a good supply of that for people to buy if they ever need to or don't want to make a farm themselves. Probably won't sell much of that, but I think it'll be a fun building to do. And that's a bit in the future. We're a ways away from that. I like I'm waving my hand. I wish I could wave my hand in Minecraft right now. I'm like, we're away from that. It's gonna be a minute. But yeah, so that's gonna be building out all that. This has insane numbers, by the way. If you do want this to be producing as quickly as possible, I do think you need to have all the hoppers like this, because it just moves things through these so fast, and having the extra 3 feeding into it I do really think help make this produce as quickly as possible, because it's like this is as fast as a hopper can put something in, and it is always pushing stuff out. Oh yeah, I also had to teach myself, well, not teach myself, but look up how to do a hopper switch, a hopper timer. Didn't know how to do that, so I had to learn that one as well. Yeah, so we are getting out of the underground after this for a minute. I am setting up for a new creeper farm here soon, because unfortunately during this time my horse Thunder died. No one's at fault there. I definitely wasn't mining stuff in the nether and he fell into lava. No one was at fault, I swear. Rest in peace, Thunder. And I just sat on this step, which is good enough. So yeah, there's still a lot to do. Still a lot of cool things I want to do. Like, I need to start getting some villagers moved out and the villager farm to be functioning a bit more. I'll probably have to AFK over there at times because I want to also make a big villager trading house. That one I may ask for help with, though. Like a local trading house, like a big actual like enchanting trading house and everything here. So still a lot of things to do. I like having all these farms under my purview so that they're always running, since I'm going to be spending so much time here. A couple big builds I have planned in the future, but again, we need to set up some of the farms so that we can get the materials we'll need for those builds easier. Because I love doing those big builds, but if you don't do the groundwork, you're stuck farming for stuff manually, and that's fine, but I just don't want to do that. So yeah, well, this is Shadow on the Pond. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope everyone's enjoying their time here. I know I am. I'm loving this place. The community is amazing here. Some of this actually took a lot longer than necessary because I was running around doing stuff with people, just goofing off. It's great. I can't really do much with the video with that, but at the same time, I don't have to. And that I really like that. So, just gonna enjoy this nice little sky as we pass the time. And thank you for watching. Peace out.